Hello friend, I want to tell you about the Audi A1 car. Although it is quite tight, the Audi A1 is a B-segment car with a length of no more than 4 meters, which is standard in this class. It was only 2 years after the start of production that the 5-door version appeared. The manufacturer clearly decided that the 3-door body would not be enough for customers. The car is often richly configured, sometimes with a 2-tone body and nobler materials than regular B-segment models. The multitude of engine and drive versions makes it a very interesting proposition today. You can buy a car with a 1.0 TFSI petrol under the hood, as well as a 2-liter, also diesel. Diesels come in 3 capacity variants. Let's add manual and automatic gearboxes, front-wheel drive, or quattro. Although the latter only appeared in the sports version S1. The car has relatively few faults, but a lot depends on the variant. Unfortunately, the manufacturer did not decide on simple naturally aspirated units. All are supercharged. Initially, the petrol engines were available in 1.2 and 1.4 EA111 variants, and then the new EA211 family came in, including the 1.0 TFSI engine. Both families were also offered in parallel for several years. It is this last variant that currently has no weaknesses and is relatively cheap, but it only appeared in 2015. As for older cars, the 1.2 TFSI is relatively safe. The improved 1.4 TFSI from 2013 already has a low-load cylinder deactivation system, COD. The riskiest version is the 1.4 TFSI with 185 hydrogen phosphide, which is boosted not only with a turbocharger, but also with a compressor. If you want high power, it is better to focus on the 1.8 TFSI version. This engine sometimes has problems with oil consumption, but a lot depends on the model and year. The youngest ones are already safe. Among diesels, the best choice is the well-known and valued 1.6 TDI. It uses little fuel, offers good dynamics, but when the injection system fails or wears out, it won't be cheap. The 1.4 TDI variant has the advantage that it has fewer cylinders with similar power, so for example, we replace 3 glow plugs or injectors. The engine has a low operating culture, but is the most economical, especially in the city. In fact, any diesel is worth recommending. Apart from engines, problems in cars with higher mileage can be caused by the S-tronic gearbox or the classic DSG. 2 clutches plus a dual-mass flywheel can generate high costs, and repairs to mechatronics can sometimes be higher. Therefore, if you decide to buy a car with S-tronic, it is best if it has no more than 100,000 kilometers. In general, the durability of the car is high, and repairs are cheap, if not for the engines and automatic transmission. The kinship with small models of the VW group pays off when replacing typical wear parts, but on condition that you choose a low-power variant with a manual transmission. On the other hand, bodywork parts, headlights, windows, etc. are more expensive. You need to be careful with post-accident cars, because relatively high prices tempt dealers to import cars after accidents and cheap repairs. Common faults in Audi A1. Mistasnance. Equipment faults, multimedia, xenon headlights. Start and stop faults, battery discharge. Premature wear of the timing belt in EA111 family engines. Premature wear of the S-tronic automatic transmission in cars operated dynamically. EGR faults in diesel engines. What to look for? Relatively simple, low-power versions with manual transmission. What to avoid? 1.4 TFSI engine with 185 HP, and cars with S-tronic gearbox with high mileage. Thanks for listening to me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and rate my video. If you know of any problems with this car that I haven't mentioned, be sure to write about them in the comments.